Welcome to the Lads AM podcast, a show for those late night ramblings you only get when the rest of the world is asleep. This show is available in both podcast and Let's Play form. Check out our social media to find out how to listen the way you want to. Tonight, we are playing Pokemon Violet DLC. Yo, so I can't help but notice something.
What's up?
The game looks exactly how it used to look.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're picking right up from where we left off.
Oh no! That's no. Obviously, because I'm playing the game right now.
Definitely,
Obviously.
you're playing the game. Yep.
And that's not what I'm talking about. Because everything looks like spot on, but that's kind of the issue. It looks the same how it did when the game first came out.
What would you have expected to change?
Maybe they make it look a little bit better.
Matt, I'm gonna be honest.
Maybe
there was a really funny visual glitch that happened to me during my quick little test run of the DLC that I'm really hoping happens during this.
Damn. So how about that patch? The quick fix patch.
Yeah, I don't know.
One that's definitely happening in a month.
No, the one that's gonna happen in a month. We're on patch number 3 of Baldur's Gate, and that came out like a month ago.
Shut up! You don't understand how depressed I am right now over this game. I still stand by the fact that it's a good game in spite of its issues. But man, yeah, these issues are disappointing.
Yeah, she really fixed those.
Did you watch Shane's video?
No.
Oh, Shane made a whole video essay about this game.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I was proud of him.
Did he actually do more than just shit talk the game for it being a graphical mess?
I mean, it's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. So
yeah.
I'm just saying that I've seen too many people making
the bad,
videos.
The ugly.
I'm just saying I've seen too many videos or people who are just shit on this game so much. And it's one of those things where if you enjoy a game, after enough time, you get tired of listening to people shitting on it. So, if he's giving actual constructive criticism, that's cool.
You see, I play Overwatch. And it's actually the exact opposite, where I never get tired of hearing people shit on Overwatch. Because it's all incredibly valid.
Yeah.
Although I haven't played... None of us have, but I know, for me anyway, I have not played that game in a month.
Yeah, I've been busy.
As perhaps the most avid player of it amongst our group.
Among Us?
Among Us. We also have not played Among Us lately.
Yeah, but Among Us in 4 years.
Honestly, who has?
Some people, they made a new map.
They did make... That was during the Direct. We also never talked about anything from the Direct, I don't think.
That's because there wasn't much to talk about.
Yeah, it was just some cool stuff, man.
I mean, they're remaking, I guess, Paper Mario.
Yeah, Thousand Year Door.
That's pretty dope, yeah.
There's the...
I'm excited for the new side-scroller Mario.
I am excited for that one as well.
Oh, the one with the elephant.
Yeah.
Dude.
Were you here, Dustin, when I was telling Matt what we should do for that?
No.
Trying to think if this is something I want to say. You know what? I'll go ahead and just say it on the podcast. Fuck it. I want to try to do an episode of the podcast where we're all in person playing that together.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're all in a room. I was wondering, what if we framed it from behind, matching the set, and it's just the back of our heads, and then the screen in the front, and then we have a secondary camera in front that I can cut to if anything interesting happens. But try to make it keep on the mystery science theater type beat that we've been going with.
Okay.
That way, all of the lighting will be done just for the back of our heads. and then our face will look terrible.
Perfect. My face looks terrible anyway, so it's all good.
Hey, got 'em, boys. High five. Up, top.
Woo!
Yeah. Did you guys see the Japanese McDonald's commercials?
What?
The ads on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
I
these
have no idea.
Basically, it looks like Studio Ghibli made McDonald's ads, and it's the one I kept seeing. It was a family. It was like the dad, a mom, and a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
And then the meme was like, and how is this? And so people were like, oh, I for some reason I really want a daughter now, because it just shows like this super cute, wholesome family.
Yeah.
And it just tugs at your heartstrings. So the meme I saw was someone be like, all right, so how is this advertisement gonna help us sell burgers? And the guy was like, burgers? I thought we were trying to grow families with this advertisement. They're just weirdly good.
Well, to be fair, you sell more burgers by encouraging more kids to be made. I'm just saying, deep down, if you think about it hard enough, McDonald's is like a sex shop.
What?
Sex shop.
That's yeah, both of them profit from the recreation of kids.
You don't. No, wait a minute. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. You don't buy. What do you think? You buy kids at a
sex shop?
So you go to the weird.
No.
So you go to like the weird section of Spencer's, or that one or like those stores with like a discreet back entrance, and you think that you're going there to buy like stuff to make kids exclusively?
No,
what are you talking about?
No. What I'm getting at is that having more kids increases the sale of McDonald's, right?
That okay? I was with you up until there.
Okay, so just hear me out. Okay, so you agree with me at that point, okay?
I do. Yes.
And in order to have more kids, it helps to encourage sex, right?
Yes, that is true.
A sex shop also encourages sex.
I guess
having more kids wouldn't help.
That's all I'm getting at.
It sounds like you think. It sounds like you think there's 100% like a kid is born every time you do it. It's like no, that's not it. I can think of multiple ways.
But the more times you have sex, the more kids are going to be born. Matt, I will tell you right now. You ready? If you have sex one time, the odds of you having a kid are probably low. If you have sex 100 times and maybe use some fun toys in the meantime, then the odds of you having a kid go up and up and up.
Yeah, but they don't make money off of having kids, though.
Bro.
If anything, getting for that's 9 months where you're not going to the sex shop anymore.
Yeah.
Whoa. People have pregnant sex all the time.
You don't, but
a lot of people don't.
But their business isn't based. It's based on how many people want to do it, not how many kids there are. If anything, statistics show that having kids makes you do it less. So actually, they're losing money.
That's marriage.
They're losing money. Well. It's kids. They're losing money. So it's actually the opposite.
Kids?
They lose money.
I'm just saying. I'm not. Yes, hang on.
They're losing business because now they got to worry about some little one.
The sex shop is encouraging you to have sex, though.
Is that what you were saying?
That is what I'm saying.
You said they both profit off having more kids.
Yeah, that's what you said.
No. I was saying they both profit from more sex happening.
That's not what you said at all.
That's what I meant.
You're just changing the story completely.
I'm not changing the story. I must admit, I spoke.
He 100% said that it was about,
probably missed.
It was about kids being.
Yeah.
So what am I supposed to be arguing against?
Yeah. What are we supposed to be doing?
Well, as soon as I said it, you guys jumped down my throat before I could correct myself.
Because it was ridiculous.
Oh, my ass.
I understood it was ridiculous. That's why I was trying to correct myself. And I was like, what I just said didn't make sense.
God.
Oh my goodness.
You know who does benefit from there being more kids? The economy. Nah, the economy.
Both Pokemon and the economy.
True, but if you ever wonder why they don't, why they want more kids to be born, it's a bigger workforce. Everything about it like that.
True.
If there's no workforce, there's no one to exploit.
Right.
And also, if there's no kids, there's no one that's gonna buy Pokemon games. So.
True. You guys hear about the senator down in Jersey?
Yeah.
The one at the play?
What?
No.
Oh, not that one?
No.
That's a representative out in Colorado.
Oh.
Complete wrong
no.
direction.
Oh,
No,
what's he talking about?
Senator earlier today basically it was revealed that there's this huge. They've basically been arrested for bribery.
Oh, who did? The senator?
Democratic senator from New Jersey.
Mendez.
Oh no!
And like a bunch of high-ranking Democrats now in New Jersey are calling for him to resign.
Well, that makes sense.
He had a bunch of gold bars in his house.
Both. Yeah, I mean it's pretty clear he's guilty.
Wait, he had gold bars in his house?
Yeah, just straight up gold bars. He had gold bars and a bunch of cash in his house.
Was he like Scrooge McDuck? Had a whole like pool full of gold coins?
Kinda, yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Damn, where did he get the money from? Who's bribing him?
Egypt.
Oh, is that what it was? I didn't see who was bribing him.
Yeah,
the Pharaoh?
I didn't read the full story, but it was definitely Egypt. That was like the big headline thing.
Damn.
Wow, I can't believe our government's being influenced by Big Pharaoh.
Big Pharaoh.
Big Pyramid has such a grasp on the American government. Oh no.
Yeah. That was the interesting news story of the day.
I'm sure Republicans love that.
Honestly, out of all the news stories I've read, I have not seen a single Republican respond to the news yet.
They're still busy being fake mad about the whole lack of dress code in the Senate now.
True.
Oh, I want to talk about that too, because I'm actually a little annoyed about that as well. But...
Can we okay, but wait a minute. No dress code?
Yeah, they completely removed the dress code. Like, they could show up in, like, anything in the Senate.
Based.
Yeah.
It's a little silly to me.
I say based.
Yeah. It's specifically made to help John Fetterman, so I'm okay with it.
If 90% of workplaces require you to, like, at least dress semi-professionally, then, like, the Senate should at least be held to those regards.
How
about we go the other direction?
Yeah. I mean, if we go the other direction, I'm fine with that. But, like, until I'm allowed to show up wearing a Pokemon shirt as a teacher to school, then they should have to dress up at least as nicely as I have to as a teacher.
Yeah.
If they want to lessen the dress code, that's fine. I'm not saying they have to be in, like, suit and tie and shit all the time, but, like, you know.
I'm waiting for the first cosplay senator.
Oh, I'm waiting to see what Halloween happened. What comes to Halloween?
What do you mean? Oh my god, is that Mitch McConnell going as a walking corpse?
Oh my god, is that Mitch McConnell going as a ghost? Nope, he's just a KKK.
Oh no, that's just how he looks at every day. Wow, they just have like so we got this for decorations. We got a life-size Mitch McConnell that just stands there and does absolutely nothing. That's crazy that we got that.
Dude, how realistic.
And then they call for a vote and he kind of like snaps back. He's like, oh yes. It's like, oh shit. Now I want the first cosplay senator.
Oh.
And then I want the first senator to show up in a fursuit.
Nice.
Imagine them imagine like watching policy be made with that crew. Looks like a PAX convention out there. Looks like a goddamn Comic-Con on the Senate floor. Maybe people will be interested in politics now.
By the way, while we take a quick aside from politics for a second, did you guys know DLC came out for this game?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it come with like 30 more frames?
From what I've heard, it comes with negative frames.
Oh boy.
I have seen clips where it's like, this is even worse than it was before.
I didn't see it, but I heard that there was people, there was a little bit of copium going on Twitter because the trailers looked better. Like the frame rate in the trailers and stuff looked better. So
the trailers of any video game always look better than they do.
I don't know, man.
I just saw Pokemon fans.
I just saw some hardcore copium, and I was like, "There's no fucking way. We're gonna see some fucking, we're gonna see some 10 FPS gameplay, and that's all I'm looking for." Brother, dude.
But yeah, no. Going back to the dress code thing, you should at least be semi-professional.
Nah.
You're telling me that you think, like, if the Senate shows up and they're all dressed like stupid casually, they're gonna become even more of a laughingstock than they are.
Nah.
I don't think anyone really cares how they're dressed.
I care purely on what they do. I do not care what they look like.
They don't do shit anyway.
I want to know what they're voting for. Is them not?
Is them voting for nothing?
Is them wearing business casual gonna stop them from voting on things? Isn't that all the Senate does anyway? They just vote on things all day.
Shit. I genuinely want to know what the fucking average daily life of a senator is, because I'm convinced that 90% of the Senate does absolutely nothing.
I'm pretty sure there's like 5 of them that are like holding the speaker hostage or something.
Yeah.
I think that's, and then, but they could do that in sweats.
This is ridiculous.
It's not, yeah, they could do that in a hoodie and some Crocs. It's not gonna stop them. To like, ooh, I'm wearing a tuxedo. I probably shouldn't do anything immoral. Nah, who cares? Who cares?
Yeah. Matt, do I have permission to break the law on this podcast?
No.
No.
Wait, depends if it's cool or not.
Breaking the law. Yeah, if you're gonna do crack in the podcast, that's fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how bad would it be if I just was like, let's just incite a rebellion?
In Minecraft.
Not a violent. All right, so let me rephrase it. Okay, I'll phrase it in a way that's a lot more legal.
Oh God!
I want a protest, peaceful protest.
Okay.
I want a peaceful protest in DC where it's Democrats and Republicans getting together under the fucking chant of vote for something, pass some legislation, do fucking something. Because, let me ask you this, okay? Since gay marriage was legalized in 2015, right?
Yes, sir.
In the 8 years since then, name one significant law that has been passed.
The law?
Yeah. So what has the government been doing for 8 fucking years?
Order. Dun dun.
Just striking down what the other party tried to do.
Pretty much, yeah. That's all I hear about. I want to we should just make some fun laws and then just get them passed so they do stuff. Like Taco Tuesdays.
No, we're Democrats, therefore the Republicans will refute anything we said.
Okay. So how about as Democrat? Okay, so like, but they like tacos.
My favorite is I was reading something earlier today. I forget if it was under Obama or Biden, where Republicans put forward a law they wanted to pass. And again, I forget if it was under Obama or Biden, but whoever it was, they were like, oh, that's actually a good law. I endorse it. So the Republicans tanked their own law. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
They just see they just saw it turn to the enemy team's color, and they're like, "No, get rid of it."
Yeah. Like, are you kidding me? That's not how this is supposed to work.
Bro, you can't, dude. What are we even gonna do?
Some days I feel like crying.
Nah, just let him run around for a little bit.
Some days I feel like just becoming a politician.
Tucker themselves out. You want to be a politician, man?
I've said it before. I would run for the House.
I'll vote for you.
Thank you, Matt.
Doesn't.
Here's the real question. Here's the real question, Matt. Would you go stumping for me?
Would I go what?
Stumping for me. Go door to door and knock on doors and spread the good word about me.
I don't want to stump for you.
Not a true fan then.
I just don't. Well, first I didn't know that that's the word for it.
Yeah, I think it was here called door knocking.
It's both.
Stumping?
Stumping, yeah, like STUMPING.
That sounds like like a Gen Z dance move.
Nope.
I get knocked down. Then I get up again.
I get up again. And I'm gonna get you down. Like, no, that's just because I don't want to go to people's houses. Who answers their door anymore, dude?
Bro, nowadays we fucking knock on doors and get shot, apparently. So.
Yeah, either. Yeah, it's not a good interaction. Like, people don't even. I don't even answer my phone anymore.
Yeah, you have caller ID.
Yeah, but you could. But I'm not opening the door. I don't care if
you're really not.
I don't know who they are. I'm not opening the door for anyone, unless I know who it is. But if some random person was like, "Hey, I need to talk to you," I'm saying no. I don't know who you are.
Here's the sign of whether I open the door or not. You ready? Are they holding a clipboard? If they're holding a clipboard, not answer.
But wait, if they're holding a clipboard, you're not answering.
Yeah, because if they're holding a clipboard, that means they're probably selling you something or something like that. If they're not holding a or a petition or something like that. If they are not holding a clipboard, then you're probably in the clear. Occasionally, though, that's still.
I just open the door.
Oh God!
Although I guess it's just so rare. Literally,
and then there's two bugbears.
Got him, boys. But
it was just such a rare thing. I can't remember the last time anyone rang the doorbell and knocked on my door.
You know what, Dustin? Next time I'm over your house, I'm gonna knock at the door and ring the doorbell instead of messaging you on Discord.
Well, no one like knocks on my door, but that's also because like I live on the third. You gotta be coming from. You gotta be coming for.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, because you're in a multifamily home, I guess you really have nothing to worry about.
Well, there was that one time I told you guys. I don't know if I ever saw it on the podcast though. About the door to my room.
Yeah.
Did I ever say that on the podcast?
I don't.
Who cares? Say it again.
Remember.
Yeah. So, my room, as in my like personal room in my house.
Your bedroom.
My bedroom has a door that goes all the way down to like my building's front door. I live in a multifamily home. It goes all the way to the front door. Now, no one that lives in this house uses the front door. We all go through the back door, and that back door leads to my kitchen, which is like a normal place to enter a house into. You open the door and it's a kitchen. But there is a door leading to my front door in my room. No one ever uses it. So much so that if there's ever a knock on that door, it freaks me out, and it's freaked me out my entire life because there's no reason that anyone should ever knock on that door. It's like if you hear the Discord noise, the realistic knocking noise.
Mm-hmm.
It basically is like that, but it's real, and I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, one time, I must have been like middle school, I think. someone like on my door is just frantically knocking. Like not even like a knock, knock, like frantically knocking.
No.
Trying to, and I'm like, what is going on?
FBI, open up.
Basically, that's basically what ended up happening. Well, it's the exact opposite. It was the people on the second floor of my building. The family who's long gone at this point. They were knocking on my door trying to get in because they had got caught like making drugs or something, like with like appliance. I don't know. It was something that you could make with like stuff you bought at a store. They weren't like cooking meth, but it was like they were making
Breaking
like
Bad taught me anything. You can make meth by just buying things in the store.
But basically, they were running, and they were trying to get into our family's part. Because I remember just like not knowing what to do, so I just ran out of my room. And then just told my mom, like, well, there's some at my door. And then the cops show up like a few minutes later.
Kind of a weird escape plan to go up.
I know. Well, I guess they couldn't go down because then they'd just be running out the front door. So I'm guessing maybe the cops were already here at that point. So I guess they thought maybe they go up and then go down through the back, but then they could have just gone through the back of their own. Maybe they were going for the roof. Maybe they were going to try to like parkour it.
Here's what I want to know, Matt, okay?
Yeah.
So when they knocked on your door, you'd never answered, right?
No.
You learned all this after the fact.
Yeah.
Suppose for a moment you did answer the door.
Mm-hmm.
What was their game plan?
I don't know.
Because, like, I'm thinking best case scenario to worst case scenario, right?
I got a kid. Like,
Yeah, worst case scenario is they literally take you as a fucking hostage.
I mean, maybe.
Which, on the one hand, horrible. On the other hand, holy shit, that's quite a story.
Dude, it would have made a better podcast story.
That best case scenario, you have a criminal just run straight to your bedroom trying to escape the police, and then the police are running through your bedroom.
And I'm like...
and you're just like, what the fuck's going on?
What am I supposed to do? Just going hut, 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 hut. And as a comical amount of police go through my room.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing they got like 2 riot shields and everyone's hiding behind them. Fucking Call of Duty style. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what would have happened. Luckily, I keep that door locked. Because obviously. And then...
drug dealer coming there.
That's the other thing, too, is if they're trying to escape the police, right?
Yeah.
How nice of them to be polite and knock on the door and not just, like, try to just break down the door.
They may have, like, knock, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Like, they may have done that. I don't really remember. It was a long time ago.
Very cool.
But, I mean, they're like... I guess they had to be at some point. They're like, damn. All right, never mind. And they just leave. Sometime like an Uber Eats driver walked all the way up here. And I'm like, that's insane. Because I have on the app, even though pandemic is mostly done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but the fact that Uber Eats or DoorDash or whatever being like, yo, just leave it by the door.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is an option I still have on. Because
I think
that's one of the best things to ever come out of the
pandemic. Oh, yeah, you really want to... Dude, the whole point of you ordering takeout is to avoid people.
I don't want to interact with anyone, so I still have it on. But they, like, walked all the way up and knocked on my door. And I'm like, what the fuck are you guys doing? What the dedication? What, you just want to make sure I got my food? Someone didn't like pull up after you and steal it in that like 30 seconds it would take for me to go downstairs? mean, I admire the dedication, but this is the last thing I wanted.
That is weird.
Yeah. The dedication, man.
Yeah.
Those food delivery drivers.
Yeah.
Do you have that kind of dedication in your work, Dustin?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I put the package where it's supposed to go.
Oh, you don't just like frisbee it somewhere?
No.
I have a question for you, Dustin, because this is something that's been happening to me with my packages as of late, all right?
Yes, it is normal to step on packages sometimes before delivering them.
Fuck off. No, what I was going to say is the fact of, complete downpour out, right?
Yeah.
People are leaving my packages outside instead of putting them on the inside front porch.
Oh, that's lame.
I'm like, are you kidding me?
Don't they sometimes around here they put like a plastic bag over it?
Nope.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. They should at least try opening the front door porch, see if they can put it in there.
I mean, it's possible.
It's unlocked.
I will say that my front door does stick a little, so it's possible they try it a tiny bit and they're like, this doesn't feel like it's gonna work.
Maybe, yeah.
But it's not that hard to open.
They don't put it under. There's nothing to put it under, like a chair or something.
Not outside, no.
On the front porch, no.
Not outside of my front porch, no.
Yeah,
we have an inside front porch that we do. That's where my mom smokes and stuff.
Yeah.
If I was over in your place, I would definitely try at least opening that front door and then put it in there.
Thank you, Dustin.
Yeah.
Well, he's nowhere close to you, so
yeah.
Yeah, Dustin, start delivering my mail, please. Get transferred.
Nah, I'm good.
Dustin, where's my mail?
Up your butt around the corner.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Got him, boys.
Got him. Let's go.
Let's go get him, boys. I put yeah, do something. They have a bench on my porch. Sometimes I get in a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think sometimes maybe they've gotten wet, but it's never destroyed. I'm not ordering sand.
Oh no, nothing. None of my packages have gotten destroyed because of it.
Oh no, the pack of paper I bought.
Well,
it's all wet now.
I've gotten some Pokemon plushes that if they weren't individually wrapped as well, they might have gotten some wet.
No, my 5-pound bag of those little pills that you put in water and they grow into dinosaurs.
Speaking of
dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Speaking of things being individually wrapped, also, this kind of annoyed me a couple of weeks ago. I bought a thing of rulers. It was 30 rulers or whatever. Each ruler was individually wrapped.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Really? Why is that necessary?
At work, we have, whenever we get we get more silverware, they're always individually wrapped as well. I gotta unwrap them all.
That sort of makes sense, I guess.
Oh my god, it makes sense.
Wait, what kind of silverware? Actual metal silverware?
Forks and spoons and butter knives.
Plastic stuff or
No, metal.
Oh, metal. Yeah,
that's silverware kind of implies it's real stuff.
Does it?
Pretty sure, yeah. Silverware means real, plastic means plastic.
Yeah.
So what, you would I guess you would just say plastic. Alright, fine. Okay.
No, I think if we got wait, does plastic being all individually wrapped make more sense?
Well, I'm thinking of the when we were a kid, how you would have the plastic fork, knife, straw, all in one packet.
Oh no, I'm talking it's a box that comes with 20 metal forks, and they're all individually wrapped.
I'm trying to.
And they're all in plastic sleeves. You gotta take each one out of the sleeve.
That might be to make sure that they don't interlock with each other and somehow chip at each other. Maybe. Probably not. I don't fucking know.
It's incredibly annoying.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But what if like all the rulers measured each other in the box? That would be awful.
What if the rulers measured each other?
And then they all have a bunch of extra lines on there because they're all trying to measure each other, even though they don't realize that they're all the same length, because that's kind of what
all
a
the
ruler
rulers
is.
are out of sync. Now they have different lengths somehow.
They're all the same. They're all the same length except for one that's like half of a centimeter off, and they never let him live it down.
Speaking of things being off, I had to figure out. I had a kid's calculator where he's like, he came up to me. He was like, "Hey, my calculator. I need you to help me with my calculator." I'm like, yeah. What's wrong with it? And he showed me, and like, if you did a problem like 5 divided by 2, right? Mm-hmm. What would you expect the calculator to show as an answer?
God, don't do
2.5.
2.5.
Oh,
his calculator was literally showing a fraction 5 over 2.
I mean, I guess it's right. Isn't that correct? That's still correct.
It is correct, but not particularly helpful.
They just tilted it over a little bit to straighten it out.
That's 5 divided by 2. 5 over 2. Fuck.
Thanks, calculator.
What's so fun? After messing around with it, I was able to get it to go into decimal mode.
Why would they even be an option?
I think the reason is that if you're just doing math stuff and you prefer to fractions over decimals, honestly, who the fuck, in general, because there are specific cases where one makes more sense over the other, but like in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
Decimals are better than fractions, right?
Probably, yeah, because you can go bigger with them.
Like, decimals make more sense, I think.
Yeah.
Now, here's the theory.
Yeah?
I say fractions make more sense, and in 6 months you agree with me.
Here's the thing, okay?
I don't know enough about fractions to make a point, though.
If I said, Matt,
that's because,
admit it, Matt, gonna be honest, I think you'd agree with me. You're not the greatest at math, okay?
I am not.
If I said, Matt, I want you to name a number between 0.2 and 0.3, you could do that, right?
0.2 and 0.3?
Yep. Any number in between them.
0.25.
There you go. Perfect.
Boy.
But if I said, name a number in between 1/2 and 1/3, that's a little less intuitive.
Between 1/2 and 1/3?
Yep, a number in between them.
1 and 1.
I'll give you a hint. If you go 1 over anything, it's not going to be in between 1/2 and 1/3.
1/4.
I think the best you can do is 2/5.
2/5. Oh, wait. 3/5.
Nope, 3/5 is more than a half.
That's...
You see what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, decimals make more sense. Like, fractions confuse people.
They do confuse people.
The only time fractions should ever be used is if we're talking about pizza. Like, that's really about it.
I want 0.5 pepperoni.
Yeah, like, you would never see that. You would never see that.
Sausage.
I want half a pizza. I want half pepperoni. That makes sense. But like, don't be the fraction guy.
Can I get
my kids hate me right now because we've been doing fractions, and I'm like, I hate fractions too.
I hate math teachers, so I agree with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we went to the thrift store recently, Matt, do you remember how I'd gotten that shirt? That I was like, oh, this looks like graph paper. It'll be perfect as a math teacher.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I wore that shirt for the first time today. And I was really kind of hoping that someone would say something about graph paper to me, but no one did.
Aw.
I learned something really annoying about that fucking shirt, though. I cannot raise my arms in it. Like,
are you like T-posing?
No, I wish I was able to.
Oh, you can't. Oh shit!
I tried to raise my hands when I was at home with that shirt on, Matt. And the highest I could raise my hands made me look like I was the fucking chef from Ratatouille.
Oh, like hands
like I could go
up.
like like a tiny bit up.
You can kind of T-pose.
Yeah, it was like, are you kidding me?
So is it like super tight in the shoulders, or it's like if you raise your hand, it'll turn to a crop top kind of thing?
It was like I'm trying to think of how best to explain it, because
Does it like expose your stomach when you lift your hands up?
No, because I had the shirt tucked in.
Okay, so it's kind of like it'll rip probably if you went too high.
Yes.
God, yeah.
It was like it's going to rip at like the armpit area.
Okay.
If I go up too high.
Right.
And I was like, did not think that was going to be an issue. I mean, I ended up going through the day fine. But it was a little concerning. So that was an interesting.
Your shirt is actually just made of graph paper. Is the bit you should have ran.
Dude, I thought about it. I was like, imagine if at the end of the year I wore that and they're like, nerdy math teacher, and then I rip out of it and it's still just nerdy me. But like I'm strong enough to rip through it, so like, cool.
And you're just ripped?
No, I'm saying it's just me.
I wouldn't got muscle, you're just like jacked like The Rock. It's like, yeah. You gotta use fractions to get these gains.
Mm-hmm.
You ever see the AI what's the stupid show called?
Yes, I see all the AI.
The Big Bang Theory. But there's like it's like AI art of the Big Bang Theory, and it has them talking in their voices.
No,
but they're all it's them, but they're all swole. And they're like talking about going to the gym.
Alright, forgot Pokemon, Matt. I need to see this.
It's really funny. I'll have to show you guys later, but but no,
they're talking about gains.
Yeah, they're talking about gains, but it's the people from Big Bang Theory, which is great.
Yeah, it sounds it.
There's a house that I walk by on my way home that has like a big TV. So like just by walking past their window, you can see what's on the TV clearly, and it's like 9 times out of 10, it's like Big Bang Theory. And
you sure you're not walking past my house?
It better not be.
Oh, it probably is. My parents love that show.
Oh God. There's another house with a similar situation that I can always see Discord on there. I'm like, oh, they're a gamer. Because it's like it's not like a monitor. It has to be like a big TV being used as a monitor because it's huge, and it's like, oh, gamer lives here.
Gamer?
Yeah, gamer.
And
I'm like, well, good to know that they exist in the wild. Sometimes you forget that there are gamers out there that aren't just sus. Sometimes in Twitter. Because that's the only place you see people. Right?
Yeah.
Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, I forget that.
Don't you mean X?
No, I mean Twitter.
I am still clicking on twitter.com and it brings me there. So until they sell the domain, it's twitter.com.
They'll never sell the domain.
Exactly. As long as the domain works, I can say twitter.com because that's where I am.
There are other websites where like you type something in and it brings you somewhere else.
Yeah. All right. I'll call it that too.
Website.
Yeah, it does. If I say I'm going to twitter.com and it brings, and I'm talking about something I saw on twitter.com,
and it redirects to x.com.
It does not redirect to x.com.
Because
if it redirected, it would change the URL at the top. It would because you enter a URL and it brings you to a place. if it was to redirect you, the URL at the top would change to where it redirected you.
Oh, all right. Wait. Okay. Actually, okay, Matt. Hang on. The plot now thickens in your favor. Because of course it always does.
It does. We're used to this.
Why does X.com redirect to Twitter.com?
I don't know, man.
Again, it's one of those things where I don't use fucking Twitter, so like, you
know. You saw that too?
Yeah.
Did you see the kid in the background absolutely losing his mind?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe, hopefully he's still there when he's done talking, because I want Rob to see it.
Wait, what am I seeing, huh?
There's a guy that's like absolutely losing his mind in the background.
Yeah, nice.
God, X.com reroutes to Twitter. I don't get it, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
The website formerly known or currently known as Twitter? I don't know, man. It's the same shitty place.
I currently know it as Twitter.
I know it as Twitter.
You know it as Twitter?
Until they change it. It's staying.
Right. So I forget how this came about, Dustin. But earlier this week we were talking about Doki Doki Literature Club.
Okay.
And I remembered my experience the first time I played the game. First of all, do you know about that game, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know like what it's about and stuff.
Yeah, just like
yeah,
like girls in a literature club, and it's just like cute and wholesome.
Very cute,
and
very
they say
wholesome.
Doki Doki all the time, I think.
Did they Doki Doki? Yeah.
And there's definitely nothing dark and depressing about the game.
No,
right.
Sir.
Alright, so like, first time I heard about the game was, I don't know, a couple months after it came out. And people were just like, yeah, Rob, you should play this. And I was like, I don't know, this isn't the kind of game I would play. And they're like, nah, Rob, you would like it, play it. I'm like, okay. Oh, excuse me. So, I got it on my laptop. I was in college at the time. I think this was
Rob, before turn around. Look at that kid. Head in hands. Freaking out.
They want fried noodles.
Anyway, continue.
He really wants his fried noodles.
He's freaking the fuck out, man.
He's not even touching his head.
Oh my god, we
gonna afford to make that happen.
We found a visual glitch in the game. Let's fucking go.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure it was my freshman year. So, if I remember correctly, I started playing this game at about 8 at night. And oh boy, do I have some in my throat or something? Hang on, I need to drink some water.
So you started playing it around 8 at night.
Yeah, I was playing at 8 at night. And the beginning of the game is very slow paced, like very slow. So I get to about 10:30 at night. My roommate's asleep at this point. The lights are off. I'm just playing this game. And that's when we get to the point of the game where I forget her name, but the main girl for the beginning of the game, she's a bit depressed, you can tell.
Yeah, she's hanging out. We can put it.
Not yet. She's not hanging out yet.
Oh, she's not hanging out yet.
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I'm starting to pick up the signs that she might be down for hanging out later. Okay? So we get to the point where we're outside of her door. And at this point, the atmosphere in the game is like dark. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, something's going on. I'm kind of thinking what's happening, but I'm not prepared for what I see. If you don't know, basically, it quite literally cuts from you being afraid to open the door, afraid of what you're gonna see, to just a picture of this anime girl just hanging, dead. And it's very jarring. And it caught me off guard. And A, I almost yelled out loud, waking up my roommate. And B, I almost dropped my laptop. Because...
Wait, dropped?
So I'm sitting on my bed. And I have my laptop on my lap. And my legs are like stretched out.
Oh, okay.
When that happened, as I've said before, I don't do good with jump scares. And because of how quick it was kind of like a jump scare, even though I was kind of ready for something to happen. I pushed my laptop back in fear. Just enough that it like slid down my legs, but like that was it. And I was like, holy fuck. And then I went to sleep that night.
Nice.
Congratulations.
And then I was hooked on that game for the next like 2 days. And I finished it.
It's interesting how you said you looked at the game initially and you were like, it doesn't really look like the kind of game I play. But then after you get to that part, like, name a game that's more like Danganronpa in style and tone. Like, you didn't know, but you were playing Danganronpa before. Like, what are you talking about?
It's worth actually noting, man. I might be wrong on this, but I think at that point when I did DDLC, I actually had not played Danganronpa.
Well, future you can look back at it.
Danganronpa was something that I didn't discover until like my sophomore year of college or so. So that was
so you played Doki Doki Literature Club, and you're like, so like the cute anime part, I'm not super into.
But like the moment that people are dying,
once I start seeing some bodies, once I start seeing some dead people, that I want a game that's just like Doki Doki Literature Club, but only the gruesome parts.
More dead anime people.
Yeah.
Speaking of Danganronpa, though, you finished the first game finally.
Oh god, I finished the goddamn game.
Thoughts?
Thank God. Thoughts on the game, bro?
Yeah.
Never want to be in a goddamn courtroom ever again.
Okay.
Oh god. Games drives me nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what I know what it wants me to say during the trials, man. I know what it wants me to say, but if you don't say it the exact same way, it's just you're just in everything you say is invalidated, and it drives me nuts. It's like I know the answer. Nah, I liked it. I'm excited to do the next one. I like the characters.
Yeah.
Even the ones I hate, I still liked the character. I still liked how there was a bunch of characters and they're all different, and the story was decent.
Yeah, I mean it's a good story.
It wasn't breaking ground or anything, but I mean it was good. I liked it. Overall, give it a positive. But I don't ever want to do another trial again. But I feel like that's not something I'm going to be able to avoid.
Yeah, that's just a par for the course.
It's just my Everest, man. It's
just your Everest.
It's just like that's something I gotta get over, man. Should do it like Ace Attorney.
You think Stanley would mind being a Pucciana?
He'll be fine with it.
He'll be fine. Cool. Isn't there a new like Ace Attorney coming out or something?
They're remaking the second trilogy, I believe, is what they're doing.
Ooh, because I saw that it has a green screen mode.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw something about a green screen mode where you could, which is just huge.
Nice.
I think it's.
Yeah, I think so. A while back, they re-released the original trilogy as one game.
Yeah.
And I think this is games 4, 5, and 6 as a trilogy, basically. From what I've heard / am understanding.
I've watched someone play Ace Attorney. I've never played it myself though.
Same.
I tried playing the original Ace Attorney, and I did the first case, but like, I don't know, kind of died off from that. And then I watched a playthrough of the entirety of the first game. But I have not touched Ace Attorney since. It's frustrating because I feel like I would like the game, but I just haven't really played it.
Objection.
Overruled.
Objection.
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 All right, defense. Prove who did it. What? What?
Dude, yeah, shoutouts to when I kind of wanted to be a lawyer.
Yeah?
Yeah. That was something I considered back in high school, was becoming a lawyer.
I'm a lawyer.
Decided against it, obviously, but...
What kind of lawyer?
Didn't put that much thought into it. Probably a prosecutor, though.
I feel like that's easier.
I disagree. I don't think being a prosecutor or a defense lawyer is particularly easier or harder. It depends on the case.
But like,
who the fuck else has been a guest on the podcast who doesn't have a Pokemon yet?
Pretty sure we got him already.
Think like, if you're the prosecutor, okay, if you're like a defense lawyer and you're looking into your guy's case, and at some point you're like, bro, I think he did it. I think my guy's guilty. Like, what do you do?
Situation like that, you're just trying to lessen the sentence.
Yeah, it becomes a question of A, you're still obligated to give the best defense you possibly can. B, you try to, depending on the situation, you try to give them as good of a deal as they possibly can get. And sometimes that literally may mean that as a defense attorney, your only goal is to get them life in prison instead of the death penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if you're
being
like...
the defense attorney isn't all about he's innocent, he did nothing wrong. It's literally just, okay, let me just try to have him not go to jail for longer than he needs to.
But what if you do like a really good job, and then you like the jury's you're sensing the jury's kind of like, yeah, he probably didn't do it, but you know deep down you're like, I think he did do it, guys.
Well, I'm not positive, but you could probably ask the lawyers of O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, like what? Yeah, like imagine you successfully get the guy to your client or whatever to not get in jail. I'm really trying to avoid getting him off, but it's really difficult. Let's say
we're getting him off.
Let's just
get
say
him off in the middle of the courtroom.
Whoa!
Let's just say you get your guy off in front of everyone. Let's just say you're really good at getting people off, right?
Dude, the only person... Nope, not gonna make that joke.
And then after the fact, they're like, all right, so I did it. Surely there's a little bit of like...
Oh, no, I wish I didn't get you off.
Well, my favorite thing is what happened after that case trial. So, you know about how OJ wrote the book, right?
Yeah, I know about the book.
All right. Do you know about the funny things about the covers that has happened?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know them?
It sounds familiar, but you should just say it.
So, from my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, as as usual, probably am. But after OJ made the money off the book, the family of the victims was like, hey, we can still try to get OJ found guilty in a civil trial and get awarded money damages. And in a civil trial, you only need to show that they're more likely guilty than not, instead of like guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So in the civil trial, he was found guilty, and part of the deal was that the book sales, it came to something like the family had to allow him to keep selling the book, but they could make certain modifications if they wanted to. So he named the book If I Did It. So what the family did was they made the word "if" the tiniest font on the cover. So it literally just looks like it says "I did it."
I did it, right?
Yeah, they got like the sale rights or something to the book in it. Or whatever, or something like that. So yeah, it just says "if" really tiny on it.
Yeah. But because of that change, the original copies of the book go for a decent amount of money because they have "if" in the big letters. So that's like a collector's thing, I think.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was thinking of buying Elon Musk's biography.
Yeah.
Yeah, but instead, basically, like as it was being released, Elon Musk was like talking to the author and being like, "So I may have fudged a bunch of shit."
Nice.
And he was like, "What? You did what now?"
Shocking.
He's like, I may have gotten some things wrong. I'm like, shut the what are you talking about? What do you mean you may have gotten some things wrong?
Yeah, don't fuck that up.
Yeah, I watched some this news channel I've watched kind of go over like the most insane things.
CNN News?
No, it's like a
Newsmax?
No, not like a independent news thing. Like they used to be these two guys.
Hassan.
I think. No.
Good Mythical Morning.
Close. They used to be they used to be part of Machinima. Like I think it was Inside Gaming, ETC, right?
Internet Today.
Internet's yeah.
Oh, really? It wasn't that far off from Good Mythical Morning and shut.
Yeah, they used to be old school Machinima guys, and then they separated, and then they Machinima that shit show.
Yep.
I almost got in one of those like MCNs.
You almost got in what?
The MCNs, the multi-channel networks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one called TGN. It was kind of like one of the it was like an alternative to Machinima at the time. I got offered to join it when I was doing Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you declined?
I was like,
that could have been your big break.
Well, one, I was like a child, so I had to I couldn't do it.
Why not?
Because I had to get my mom to approve it or something. Because contracts and stuff, so I can't be held. Yeah, because it's how they made money. And cause that's what MCNs were mostly for. Because it was before YouTube just kind of let anyone monetize. You would join an MCN so that you could get ad deals and use copywritten stuff and stuff like that. That was kind of the main purpose of MCNs, like Machinima and whatnot. But when I was making Minecraft videos, I got an offer to join one. Later, thank God, good thing I didn't, because later they would go on to be like, yeah, those were all like super predatory and awful contracts that people got locked into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was all terrible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it made me never make a cent off any of the stuff I did, but in the end of the day, who really cares?
At the end of the day, you still own both your kidneys, so.
True. I got 2 of those shit? Nice, man.
You should.
I hope
go with the third one.
What was that, Justin?
I have 4, actually.
You guys don't have a third kidney? Yeah,
no, mine's on kidney.
Loan. On loan.
Yeah.
You're
I'm hoping to get it back any day now. I'm hoping to get it back any day now.
I'm not donating my kidney to you.
I'm loaning it.
I want it back once you're dead.
I'm accruing. I'm accruing.
You have to give me some of your kidney back.
Hey, and when I get that kidney back, I'm taking half your liver too.
Oh my god.
You think you can't handle alcohol now?
Oh shit.
Wait until I take half your liver.
I mean, you can live with only half your liver.
Well, yeah. Well, half of liver is live. So
shut the fuck up.
You just don't get the part.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make you go
like a pirate.
Yo, we're going to we can say the name of where we're going, right?
We already have in the past. So
I don't fucking remember.
Wait, before we get into this.
Yeah.
Hey, Dustin, I have a question for you.
Sure.
All right, so like, let's say I have something that's unique, right?
You have something that's unique.
I have something. I have something that's unique.
Oh.
And then like I also have something else that is like more unique. Like, how would I say that?
Like if you're comparing 2 things and you're saying this one is more unique than the other?
Yeah.
You probably just say more unique. Or rarer, I guess. No, not rare, because that's different. Yeah, you just say more unique.
But like if you were gonna make up a word.
Like
I'm definitely not adding to unique. I'm not doing.
God damn it.
You're not gonna get someone with that.
God damn it.
Matt, I hate to break it to you, but if you couldn't get me with that, you're not getting anyone.
I know, I really tried to get him the other day with it.
Dude, I really thought about it, and after like 5 seconds of thinking, I was like, oh, I know what he's trying to do.
I really wanted to get him with it.
I thought there was going to be like another grammar argument or something, but then you're like, no, what if you were to make up a word? I was like, oh, you're trying to, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, no, that was, maybe that wasn't the best play. Also, I
don't think he was gonna say it anyway.
I wanted to see if he could do it. I really wanted to get this. I'm gonna have to try.
We would have had a new soundboard.
Oh my god!
Whoa, Dustin! What was that for?
Add that to the fanning one.
Every time you roll a nat 20 against my character, you just play that sound.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'm gonna have to try
D&D.
Dude, I want to get someone with it, man. Although I don't think I can, because I think everyone was in, mostly everyone was in voice when I tried to get Rob, so I think
Was Stanley?
I don't want to get Stanley with it.
Stop?
Stanley doesn't deserve it. I think he was there.
I don't know.
Anyway, fucking what you were talking about.
Yeah, so King Richard's Fair. That's Sunday.
Yeah.
Woo! Dustin's driving.
I'm driving.
I'll drive.
I need to get out my car.
Nah, you can drive the way home.
Can we? Okay, let's say.
Yeah, sure. It's Dustin's car. I don't care. You can drive home.
We got. Okay, what if we get like a horse and a carriage?
Then
can I drive it?
I don't think it's technically driving it at that point. I think it's.
Do I need a license?
I think so.
A license.
You need some sort of certification
to run a horse-drawn carriage in a street.
Yeah.
Probably not like a normal driver's license, but some sort of a license, probably. Yeah,
you need some sort of certification to do that.
Yeah, I don't know what that certification would be, but
damn, I thought I could get
it. I know at one point I was talked about maybe us doing dinner with Stanley afterwards. Is that still a thing, or?
I think we're gonna play it by ear.
Oh, okay.
Matt,
I don't have a cloak like I wanted to, but I have one of those like weird vest things that Matt Mercer wears. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I have one of those, and I might wear it.
I'm gonna wear my shirt that I got from PAX that has a mimic on it.
Oh, true. That's cool.
Yeah.
Do you think I can find a witch hat at King Richard's Fair?
Maybe.
Probably.
I want to get a witch.
I
want to get a witch hat because I want to have a cosplay that I can pull out at any time, and I want to have a witch hat and then like a doctor's cloak, so I have the witch doctor at any moment.
Ooh, ooh,
and I go around being like ooh, ooh, and like get it, it's the witch doctor, like Among Us.
Like Among Us.
Yeah, because that's where it came from.
And only 5 people understand that.
Yeah, but I just say Among Us, and people are gonna be like Among Us, and they'll get it. Doesn't matter.
Here's the problem with nicknaming Pokemon off after your friends.
Yeah.
I have to send someone to the PC.
Well, just so you know, whoever you send away, it reflects how you feel about them.
Hey, I'm politically correct. So that makes me PC.
You know what? Sorry, Shane.
No!
Hey, that's a good choice. You would have lost a point on my friendship quiz if you sent me to the PC.
Nah. Matt, do you like that I named me and you after the mouse Pokemon? It's like you're one and I'm the other.
Just don't evolve.
I don't think we're getting anywhere close to evolving anything.
Yeah. You and I aren't getting close to evolving either, but you stay in your own fucking lane.
Dude, your jokes haven't evolved since high school, so.
Whoa!
What are you talking about, bro? Oh my god, it's George's truck.
Oh shit, it is.
I think I actually I've seen it a couple of times at work.
Yeah?
I've seen like a little truck. Well, at least I think it's the same exact thing, but.
Dude, it would be so cool.
Does the truck that Georgie wants drive on the right side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've definitely seen it before then.
Literally that truck. We want. Yeah. Dude, imagine if we got one in the friend group. One of us had one.
Georgie needs to be the one to do it. He's the one who wants it.
Yeah, Georgia wants it, he can buy it.
Just get it.
It's not difficult.
I don't know why he won't.
He's so cool.
He keeps talking about how much he wants and how cheap it is.
Bro.
I think it's just so impractical to drive because how slow it is.
Why? How slow is it?
I think it is really slow. We looked it up once. Like I think we compared it to what the camping trip, how long it would have taken, and it was like significantly slower.
What, can I not go highway speeds or something?
I don't know. I have to look it up. I just remember. What are they called? K trucks? Is that what they're called?
No. You know more than I think us.
Yeah, K truck.
I call them the truck that Georgia wants.
It's K trucks. Oh, it's spelled out K, not just the letter. For Japanese mini trucks, the speed could go up to 62 to 75 miles per hour. You should remember that these trucks by vehicle class and law were only designed for a maximum speed about 50 miles per hour.
So really not meant to be on the highway.
No, because remember, you're supposed to be driving through Japan, which is already like...
Does Japan not really have highways?
Well, they're a walk, you know. not as much as they don't have like massive 14 lane
wide.
No, but like
they're not as dependent on it as us.
Yeah,
I understand they're not as dependent on us.
So they're not going like long distance. You're not going long distances.
Oh, okay.
So it would take quite a while. Also, I can't imagine it going 75. It would last a lot. It'd probably crumble under itself. Oh, it's the matcha Pokemon.
Oh, is that what it is? I was like, I'm looking at this thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
It's the matcha Pokemon. Get it.
Gotta get this one.
Get it. Yeah.
What do you want this one nicknamed?
Why did they name it that?
Poltergeist?
Yeah, there's already a Pokemon called Poltergeist.
Because I think it's supposed to be another one of those, it's kind of like the Wiglet thing. Yeah, where it's like a,
Oh, I know about the Wiglet thing.
I'm trying to think of what the word they used is. Convergent form, I think. I don't know. What are we nicknaming it?
Matcha.
Someone that happened
not positive. I'm gonna
earlier this week.
Right.
Yeah, man.
If I might bring it up.
Like, yeah. Wait, like that, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Achievement Hunter.
Really?
Oh, yo. Oh, yeah. You didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, they're done so.
Yeah? Why is that?
Yeah, they're just done playing video games, really. The 4 people that are left are going to just move on to something else. They're doing a different channel.
Oh, well, why? Who are the 4 left?
The 4 left is Michael. What's Trevor. Alfredo?
Yep.
Is that his real name or is that a nickname?
No, that's his real name.
He's named after a sauce.
Yeah, that's.
And then there was that last one that I do not recognize at all.
Joe. He's like literally the newest one. He's been there for less than a year now, I think.
Oh, you're not getting me with that one, buddy. What's his real name?
No, his name is Joe.
No, you're not getting me.
Whatever.
What's his name? What's his best friend's name? Candace? Nah. What are you talking about?
No, that's his wife.
Bro, his name. Okay. Yeah. So I did not know that Michael was the only one left of that I recognized.
Yeah. Wait. So then, what happened to everyone else then?
So
Obviously we know about some people, but like,
yeah.
What happened with like Jeff?
Jeff, like right before COVID happened, he announced that he was pretty much done with the day-to-day Achievement Hunter stuff because he had like a bigger role in creative stuff.
So is he still at Rooster Teeth?
He's still at Rooster Teeth. He's just like an office guy now, pretty much.
Okay, fine.
He does,
what about like Gavin? Is he
Gavin's
just doing
more
slow-mo guys stuff?
Yeah, he's more focused on slow-mo guys.
Okay.
Apparently, recently he would occasionally come in to do a video with Michael. They would do whatever they were called, play pals.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, they would record a play pals video. But that's literally all he would do for Achievement Hunter recently.
And then Jack.
He's on Inside Gaming now. That's his thing. He went from Achievement Hunter, now he's Rooster Teeth is doing Inside Gaming, so he's part of that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, what about the R&R connection? What happened to
them? We're not going there.
I saw Ray tweeted that day.
Oh, did you see?
He said maybe now people will stop asking me to join Achievement Hunter.
Did you see the clip? Did you see the stream clip?
No.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what was the clip?
Wait, it was what was the song? Oh, dude, it was like there was a song that was saying like "I don't care" over and over again, and he was like, "I haven't worked there in 8 years." Wait, let me see if I can find it. It was so good.
Imagine people hounding you about a place you worked at 8 fucking years ago.
Christ.
I never understood why people were hounding on him so much. Like,
well, I mean,
holy shit.
Like,
Fucking
some people still really see
on.
just YouTube channels as just a YouTube channel, you know, or like a stream is just a stream.
Ugh.
They don't understand like this is like real jobs. This is like their work. They can't just let me just go back to Achievement Hunter. Why not? Let me just go do that again.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. No.
Yeah. I mean, is it not just like copium? You kind of see, you're like, damn, I wonder why Achievement Hunter is a little less funny now. I wonder.
Yeah, why do Achievement Hunter done? Red versus Blue final season starting soon.
Yeah, you had said that. I feel pretty good about having stopped watching their stuff when I did.
Same.
Yeah.
Like, I think I stopped watching their stuff about 6 months before the Ryan stuff happened.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's actually. Oh, I was before that.
So I wasn't, when I say that, I wasn't watching their stuff religiously at that point, but like I would still like watch a couple of videos a week.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But I don't know, like half a year or so before then, I was like, you know what? I cannot keep up with it all. I don't have the time to keep up with it. And the majority of the stuff they're putting out, I'm not caring about, so I'm just gonna stop. And then it's basically just been bad news after bad news after bad news.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's so weird because they went like 10 years with like very little controversy in all actuality. Couple small things coming up, but like nothing too crazy. And then all of a sudden it was just scandal after scandal after scandal. It was just like, are you kidding me?
I guess that's what, I don't know what happens. I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
It kind of feels like it's inevitable for everyone, so I guess.
Don't say that, Matt, because inevitably this podcast will grow, and if anything happens with any of you, I swear to God.
Well, I don't know. Is anything happening right now that's going to come out in the future? Anything you want? Let's get out of the way now. What am I doing, Robert? What are you going to out me for?
Fucking stealing people's mail.
Oh my God, mail fraud!
Let's calm down.
You know what?
That was a joke, FBI.
I'll go ahead and out myself on this one. You ready? I fucking yelled at kids today because they pissed me the fuck off.
Yo.
Yeah. They fucking.
Was it Larry, really Paulina, and Tanya again?
Oh, I don't remember which student. Oh, it was the student. Oh, fucking a lot has happened with Larry since then, but like I don't want to talk about it on podcasts. Maybe off podcast I'll talk to you guys about it, but like holy shit, have things been happening there. Yeah, no, honestly things are going frustrating in work. And honestly, I don't see the humor in it at this point, so I kind of don't want to talk about it.
Dude,
I literally have one class that I want to rip my hair out on. Another one where it's just a little frustrating to work with. A third class where there's one student who pisses me the fuck off, that being Larry. And then my last class is fucking great.
He had to trudge through all of that just to get to that one good class.
Well, so it's a waterfall schedule, so depends on the day. Like Monday, the class that I have an easy time with, I have first thing in the morning. So
got it.
But like Tuesday, that'll be my last class of the day. So, but yeah, so that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah, if you ever need us to fight him,
I don't need anyone
to fight.
An
excuse to fight a 12-year-old.
Don't need anyone to fight. Thankfully, I mean, the kids aren't like physical or anything.
You don't need them to, but you want us to.
I might have gotten tricked into starting a chess club.
What?
Tricked?
Well, so like I had been thinking about maybe doing like an after school program, but I wasn't really sold on me running one, especially because it's my first year of teaching.
Yeah.
But we have to meet with all the other math teachers every day. So I was meeting with them and I started talking with one of the other math teachers and they were like, yeah, some of my students were asking if we could start a chess club. And I told them I'm not sure, I'd have to look into it. And stupid me opened my mouth and said, yeah, I've been kind of thinking about running something, but I wasn't sure if I would as a first year teacher. But then I thought about it for a second and said, you know, if you wanted to, maybe the two of us together could run it. And so that might be a thing now. So I got tricked into opening my big mouth.
Congratulations.
Yeah. We'll see. Technically, the deadline for creating an after-school program has passed. But for something as simple as chess club, and given the deadline only passed like last week, they might let it slide, but we'll see. Especially because for an after-school program like chess club, it's not like we really need a budget to work with.
If this was an anime,
like all the after-school programs, they get like certain budget for the year. But like a chess club, like realistically speaking, you would need like, I don't know, maybe $100 to get like boards and that's it.
Yeah.
I can get real bored playing chess.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Not a fan of chess.
Bro. The horse goes in an L shape.
Yes. Oh, that was the other best part. The other teacher who was talking about running the chess club with me.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to play chess.
You hit him with the good cop, bad cop. Right?
Good at chess cop, bad at chess cop?
Yeah.
I wouldn't even say I'm that good at chess.
Well, comparatively.
Oh, comparatively, yeah, sure. Comparatively, you two are better at them than chess.
Queen to A4.
Queen to yeah.
It's the Ron Weasley. Like knight to A7. No, Harry, because Harry dies or whatever. Or he sacrifices himself.
Because Harry dies, yep. Remember that moment in the very first movie where Harry died? Holy shit.
Doesn't he? Or basically?
No!
Yeah, he does. He gets killed by Voldemort, and his mom's like, nope. And he gets
I mean, that's like before the events of the first movie.
Nah. Then he dies. And it's all white. And Dumbledore's like, oh, I'm alive again. Oh, you gotta kill him, Harry.
No, that's the last movie.
Harry Potter. The boy who lived.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore asked calmly.